All right, testing out the live on Restream for the first time. So happy Saturday, everybody. I am working a little bit on Saturday. Got a lot of stuff, obviously, like a lot of you guys, probably for the end of the year, working on some marketing planning. Got a webinar that I'm working on this weekend coming up on Thursday. So really excited about that. In fact, that's what I was going to test out this live on Restream for the first time about, was just to let you guys know a little bit more about what's happening this Thursday. So myself and Brad over at Clinic Roar, we've been working on a lot of fun stuff. This year, it's been an interesting year, right? It's been a big year for us, hopefully for your business as well. And what we're doing right now is we're putting together a really big webinar this Thursday, which is coming up at 3 o'clock Eastern, so 12 o'clock if you're on the Pacific. And it's basically your digital marketing plan. So everything that we do at Clinic Roar is designed to help practices grow. So whether there's friends watching this or clients or people that know about us, this is basically what's coming up on Thursday. So this is what we call a funnel landing page that I created and we put up just a couple of days ago. And so that's it. It's on this Thursday, the 14th. Some of the things that I'm working on are, we've got the actual webinar itself, the presentation deck, some really great content. So whether you're our client base, for example, is primarily medical aesthetic practices. And what that involves is med spas. We've got cosmetic surgeons that we help grow their practice, cosmetic dentists, vein and vascular centers. There are the kind of base of our client base. And this webinar is going to be designed to helping businesses do what a lot of businesses fail to do, which is actually plan ahead, plan and execute. And so we're going to be bringing the heat on this Thursday. I'm really excited for it. And some of the other tools and resources that we'll be sharing, we've basically got an incredible amount of stuff that we're going to be giving away. So the plan itself is we're going to be going through everything from tip to toe, planning for the new year to dominate, to take advantage of the opportunities going into a year where there's going to be big opportunities. There's going to be always opportunity to grow market share, to get more patients, to get more clients, to get more customers for your business. And we want to help our clients to do that strategically, but we're also opening up this webinar to our entire contact base as well, contact base of practices that we stay in touch with throughout the course of the year. So one of the tools that I'm actually looking for, we've already got tremendous feedback from existing clients that have used this tool this year, and we're going to be giving it as a free resource to any of the practices and the business owners that attend the webinar, the live webinar this Thursday. It's a webinar and workshop. And so one of the items that I'm going to be giving away on the workshop is this, basically it's a 2024 planner. And so this is one of the tools I'll be going through to enable our practices and any practice really, to do what we do for practices, which is to plan ahead strategically, to figure out budgets in order to get what they are looking for, which is growth, increased revenue, right? As a business owner, we're always looking to grow, because if you're not growing, the truth is that you're shrinking. Because if you're not putting plans into place to get ahead and to grow, then we all know that the competitors, right? People in the space, other businesses are taking action. It's it's a world, it's a business world, a constant movement, and we've got to be constantly taking action and moving ahead, right? So with the planner here, if you're watching this live, just reach out and get in touch with me either through the channel here or Bref at clinicroar.com, BREF at clinicroar.com, and I will make sure that we get this to you. We'll get it to you before and during the webinar. It's going to be a workshop, so you're going to be able to use this on the webinar as I go through this with our practices. And real quick summary here is, this is where you're going to be able to put in your actual revenue, so where you're finishing 2023. And then what's your goal for 2024, right? So you're going to put your numbers in there into any of the cells that are in yellow. And then this is where you're going to put in your average client value, that transaction. So that procedure, for example, I'm going to go through a couple of ranges here, but if it's someone who is coming in for a full mommy makeover, that could be $20,000, right? It could be $15,000. Now, if it's someone who's coming in for a Botox and fillers, that could be $1,000. It could be $750. It could be close to $400 for 30 units of Botox, right? So that's where you're going to put in the sales value. Here, and attend the webinar, because I'll be going through this in much more detail. I'm just testing out Restream right now, to be perfectly honest. And so with the close rate, this is where you're going to put in your close rate, right? For every patient, every client who comes in, they've scheduled, they've come in, they're excited to see you. Obviously, there's a reason to be there. you're going to probably close about 100%, maybe 95%, somewhere in that realm, right? When somebody's come in, you're the expert. They're coming to see you for a reason. So this is where you put your close rate in. I always want to put like really, really conservative close rates in, so that you can plug your numbers in at a 90%. When you plug these numbers in, it's going to change everything within the planner here as well. Everything from budgets to get where you want to go, right down to other factors as well, such as how many sales opportunities do I need? How many appointments do I need? How many appointments do I need to show up? How many appointments do I need to book? And then from the appointments I need to book, how many new leads do I need? I'll be going through this in detail, because then this gives you the plan so that you can understand, okay, these are my objectives and these are the key results that I need. Okay. So that's getting into the next section here as well. The appointment show rate is it will ask you the lead to schedule appointment. For every lead you get, how many schedule appointments? What's your cost per lead? I'll be going through this in detail on the webinar. And then that populates, okay, like how many sales transactions are required, how many sales, how many procedures, how many treatments, how many of those transactions are going to be required in order to hit your goal on a monthly level, weekly, and daily. So right down to the daily level, how many sales do I need if I'm closing only 60% of the patients, of the clients that I'm meeting at the med spa or the medical aesthetic practice, then how many of those do I need to see on a daily basis? How many of those transactions do I need? How many appointments do I need showing up? How many do I need scheduled? And how many new leads do I need as well? Okay. We're going to go through that in much more detail on the webinar. And then we're boiling it right down to, cool, so what does that mean on a monthly? What does that mean on a quarterly level? What does that look like? And that's where we've got the planner here as well that I'll be going through, and you'll be going through as well on the webinar in order to get started and to map this out. The webinar is going to be 3 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, coming up this Thursday the 14th, which again is going to be 2 Central and 12 on the Pacific Coast. Okay. Now, you're also going to get a really cool workbook with a lot of other resources here as well. So, if you want it, attend the webinar. We're probably going to do a replay as well, but get on the first one. We'll be giving away some goodies and going to be giving away some pretty cool stuff for free as well. We've got some big things that we're releasing next year. And so if you attend this webinar, it's the place to be if you want to get a leap start into 2024. So that's it. Let me check over here and see what else might be happening. I don't know if I actually did that. Maybe I didn't even do the screen share on this one yet, which is going to be hilarious, right? Because this is a live. I don't think I did. So let me go ahead and share the screen here. So hey, that was a great teaser though, right? You heard me talking about it, and now you're going to get to actually see live the resources that I was talking about. So here we go. So this is that funnel, that landing page, right? So these are the details for the live that's coming up on Thursday, 3 o'clock Eastern. Be there or be square, my friends. We're really going to be going through everything from the digital marketing planning standpoint to help you practice soar into 2024. The plan here, the digital marketing plan, this is what we'll be going through. I'll be going through it live on the workshop myself. As I said, it's going to be a workshop, and this is the planner that I'll be sharing with you live on the workshop. This is where you'll be plugging your numbers in. I'm going to give these tools away. These tools take time and resources to create, and I'm really excited to provide them to you on the webinar because these tools work. When you have a clear plan in place, right down to basically the dollar and day as to what activities, what key results are required in order to get you where you want to go, right? You have that GPS, right? You know where you need to go. And this is going to enable you to get there. So I'm really excited to share it with everybody on the call here on the webinar on Thursday, right through to the action plan and budget. And as I said a couple of minutes ago as well, this is our workbook here. So going to be sharing that, plus a bunch of the resources, like I said, on the live webinar and workshop on Thursday. So this Thursday, December the 14th. Hope to see you there. Hope this Restream has worked out. I'm going to sign out for now and look forward to catching up with you guys on Thursday. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, friends, and talk soon.